which is so silly because I'm almost 50. It's on now. I'm going to be making my own little concoctions. I am now going to get more out of this. I was drinking these, the black seed. However, if you don't grind it, then it's not as strong. So now I'm going to need less, because I did kind of go through it quickly. I know I was a little greedy with it. I was drinking a lot of it, you guys. I love it. But now I won't be able to because you can only have so much of certain things each day. I mean, we need salt, right? But we can only have so much of it, right? Hi, Danny. Good morning. I haven't slept. I know it's not, I know you could tell, but I haven't slept. We're crushing these black seeds. Hi, Kevin. Good morning. Good morning, Steven. I figure instead of like, okay, so I keep wanting to go to the gym in the morning and I keep having trouble going to sleep, waking up too late. I'm awake. I might as well go to the gym. Like, I know I look like this. I know I feel like this. But I think a 20-minute exercise or walking or whatever might be okay. Either way, I'm awake, so I'm going to prepare my morning drink. Whether I have it now or not, whether I go back to bed is to be decided, but Christopher, shout out to Christopher. Make sure you guys say hi to Christopher, our newest mod. I'm just crushing the black seeds, you guys. This is so good for like if you have thinning hair, or men if you have hair loss. My friend is a man and he had a bald spot and it is filling in. He's actually my handyman. I don't know if you would call, we're friendly, not so much friends, but he saw I was disabled while he's helping me around the house, you know, and he was telling me about this black seed and how it helps him with his energy, how it helps him with his hair grew back in, his mind is sharper, and he used to have trouble speaking because he would always forget what he was trying to say. He said it was so bad that people didn't want to have conversations with him. And then he took this and he feels much better. And it gives you energy. There are grinders. You don't have to grind it by hand either. There are grinders out there. Okay. Thank you guys for saying hi to Christopher. Hi, Farlow. Okay, let's see if I can do this without spilling it. You know what? Let me put it in a filter and then dump it in because I can funnel that easier than a whole mortar. God, this thing is heavy. Heaven. Yeah, I'm in heaven. You can't sing. Your singing is horrible. See how much words can affect people? Someone told me I was a horrible singer yesterday, or that I can't sing. So I'm already exaggerating it mentally. All right, well, let's put this one in the coffee pot. I don't know how much I ground the seeds. I don't know if they really grounded very well. And now I still have more to grind. So let's grind some more as I brew this. Hold on. How's everybody doing? 420 Viper. Love the name. Hope everyone is well, happy and well. Hope everyone woke up with all their parts. That's always odd. That's always odd. It's never happened to me, but I assume, I imagine it's odd. Now I'm gonna do less at a time instead of filling that thing up. Hi, Leon, how are you? I am in the kitchen, Juan. Take a look. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. Oh, thank you. I'm your local girl. I bet your tea also. How are you? Shout out to, I am your local girl. Shout out to Leon. Shout out to Juan. Shout out to Andrew. I'm not a model. I mean, on YouTube. On the good ship, lollipop, where the candy came. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I forget the words. On the good ship, lollipop. Thank you, the new kid in town, for that one. Shout out to you. I used to know that song. Anybody else know that song? On the good ship, lollipop. Oh, I better put the water in the coffee pot, huh? Lollipop. Why am I doing a Betty Boop voice to that song? I think it fits. On the good ship. You know it? All right, Tammy knows it. Like, I probably never would have thought of that song again if you didn't bring it up, but yet it's kind of there. It's in the back of my mind. Can I open it a little? I'm trying. Yes, I knew what you meant. On the good ship, lollipop. All right. So we are going to be doing some stretches later. Betty Cracker. Well, gosh dang. Not Betty Crocker, Betty Cracker? I know I'm white, but damn. Betty Cracker. All right. I've been called worse. Okay. Miss Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. I need to put on a little something, a little makeup. Just to feel like I slept. How long do I do this for? I should have bought a grinder. Probably would have been less expensive too. I know I'm complaining. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna make use of it. It's gonna give me a workout. Churning butter here. All right, good enough. Hi, Jason. Martha, you know what? They used to call me Martha Stewart in jail. That was my name in jail, Martha Stewart. You want to know why? Because they said I looked like a goody two-shoes who should be at home baking a pie like she never did anything wrong. They're like, what did you do to get in here? They thought I was like one of those 60-day people that are like not really arrested, but like doing research on the inside. I was like, trust me, I earned my ticket. And I'm not bragging. It's not cool. It's not cool to go to jail. It doesn't make you cool. Kasra, you should go shower your mind because it's dirty. You dirty, dirty minded. Good morning. Good morning, 384. Which time? I used to drink alcohol. I had a wet reckless, a drunken public. I had some domestics, to be honest. And it went both ways. Like his side, my side, you know, who was doing the domesticing. And now I don't drink anymore and I haven't dated since. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tango. This is horrible lighting. Horrible. It's like overlighting and you'll see like the shadows right here. But you can still see my smile. I'm dark. Thank you, 384. I'm doing so much better. I wouldn't say great, but it feels great because it's better. Like it was so bad that pretty bad feels great. You know what I mean? I feel pretty bad most of the time. Like I've probably in the last 10 years had a handful of days where I wasn't noticing the pain so much, you know, like I was too busy doing things because the pain wasn't so bad. But yeah, I'm better. Let's just go with that. I am so much better. Shout out to Ghost, 9 Shadow Bestie. How are you? I am from the United States, Saleh. Tammy. Am I a gangster or a prankster? You know, both go to jail. Maybe I'm a wankster. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that cool. I am a little bit of a G, but... by default. I haven't been to sleep, Ghost. My sleep schedule is a mess since I started the night channel. I have ended the night channel, you guys. I have to sleep. I have to get up. I have to go to the gym. I have to do things. It's not your guys' fault. I'm saying it like I'm mad at you guys. I have to do things, you guys. A bit of just a lowercase. I'm a G for grandma. Might as well call me Gigi. Okay. All right, let's try this little bit stronger coffee. It's not coffee. It's my coffee, but it's not coffee. And it's not stronger. I'll find out if it's stronger when I drink it. And grab a spoon. My king, bird, bird, bird. My king birdie. Thank you, Limo. Shout out to you. No, random. It was another YouTube channel here, but I got rid of it so that I can manage my other socials better. And if you guys want to know what other socials I have, just check my bio, okay? Joshua. Well, just stop wiping then, you know? If it's not working, just take a hose, get a bidet. I'm here to solve your problems. Mmm. Yummy. Who likes my cup? Got it at Goodwill. So someone else's lips have been on this. Tastes like a 64-year-old man with a thick mustache and a sparse beard. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, don't hurt yourself. Don't waste the resources. One strong hurricane, people are gonna need that toilet paper. Being selfish. Okay, I got this bug bite. You probably can't see it. It's right here. It's so itchy. I'm not itching it. Like, it's actually bigger than it looks. Looks pretty big, you know? But man, is it itchy. Babbling people are really sick in the head. I know. But instead of letting it bother me, they don't mean any harm. They just want to get a laugh, you know? People tell fart jokes, poop jokes, things like that. What really bothers me is when people say, I have 24 hours to live, please say hi to me. Just tell me your name, just say hi to me, I'll say hi to you. You don't have to make up that you've got 24 hours to live. You know what I mean? That one bothers me. But yeah, I don't mind a little goofiness. After all, I'm pretty goofy. Thank you. Thank you, JLA. It's a little thinner. It's not like super, super thick. I like it. Thank you. I like it too. I have a matching green one. Get lost. Okay. You don't get lost. You stay here, okay? You would wear this robe. It's super comfy, and look at this. Best part. Not all robes come with hoods, and that would have looked better if I didn't have this, you know, but. Oh, this is delightful this morning. This cup, I don't know if it's because I put the time into, you know, brewing it, like grinding it up. It's so good. Maybe the proper amount of honey. Thank you. Yes, it's a hoodie robe. I'll model it for you guys. Hopefully my daughter doesn't come home all super early late. Here we go. My trash can. I know. Silly stuff. Do I have a dimple? I used to have a dimple. It turned into a wrinkle, it looks like. All right, we'll go in my room because lighting and comfort, I guess. I'm in heaven. One sec. 1 second and a chance. 1 second. Please tell me you didn't see anything. Okay. I hope nobody saw my belly. I am not in a relationship. I better put on a t-shirt. Give me a second. No more sports bra. How about you? You look cute. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just gonna throw on this shirt. I know. Sorry, guys. 5 more seconds. Okay. Thank you, Ghost. I have to be so careful, you know? It was like belly button to screen. I've told some of you my grandfather did not like me to show my belly button. He is quite modest. I wasn't doing this when I had my last relationship. He wouldn't have had a problem with it as long as I was supporting him. He'd have let me do just about anything as long as I paid his bills, paid his way. Shout out to Parisian. Please no religious comments. This isn't up for debate. I respect your beliefs. I respect everyone's beliefs. To not get in an argument here and to not divide us as people with titles, I just would prefer no religion or politics, please. Thank you, Mike. Big shout out to Mike. You know what I noticed? This is like less red. Is it just me? I don't know. It was pretty red like a couple weeks ago. You guys, please don't put any religious comments because it turns to judging. You guys start judging other people's lives. We start tearing each other down. We should be building each other up. Don't do that. Like, let's not divide each other. Let's not pin each other up and pick each other apart because of religion. Don't do that. Let's not do that. Let's just find reasons to love each other and get along, okay? Don't answer your question. I didn't see that question, and I would gladly answer it, but if you're going to be a prick, I'm not going to answer your question. Like, I don't see all of the comments right away. I have to go back and look at them because I'm talking. So if you don't understand that I don't read and talk at the same time and you can't have patience and tolerance, I won't answer your questions. If you guys want to leave me comments and be patient and kind and tolerant, I will happily answer you. I will even shout you out. Shout out to Bella. This is the real me? What? With no makeup? So what? Like, I haven't slept all night. I have health issues, and I'm still glowing. Like, literally glowing. You guys, let's keep it cool. Let's keep it cute. Why are you guys trying to push the boundaries? No, we're not talking about that either. Okay? Like, have some respect. This is a public place. As if you're in a public restaurant or something. Let's keep it PG-13. Have some decorum, you guys. This is YouTube. You're not in some backdoor app, okay, you guys? Joshua, don't disrespect my mods. I don't appreciate that. I am not in a relationship. I have moderators who I respect. I've never even met any of these moderators except here on the channel. Anybody who disrespects my mods, I will kick you out. Shout out to Random Account. Thank you so much. Super chat. Super chat. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. Thank you so much, Random Account. I appreciate you. And Ghost, thank you. Thank you for renewing your membership. That's huge. A membership. We don't have a membership dance, but now we do a membership. a membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ghost. Big shout out to Ghost and shout out to Random Accounts, both of them. I don't know you well enough, Get Lost. The moderators that I chose are like pretty much here every day for months and months and months. I get to see how they interact. I get to see how they react to me. I get to see their availability. I get to see their commitment to showing up, staying, how long they stay in a chat. Like those kinds of things is how I determine who's going to be the next moderator. It's like a months-long decision. I do appreciate the offer. Look at that thing. I do appreciate the offer, though. Thank you, Bella. What we doing to talk about? Well, I was going to tell you what's going on with my morning and just going to answer your questions. So I did let you guys know that I couldn't sleep. So I decided to just wake up. I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. I'm going to come back and hopefully I could sleep after. Like, probably not. But I just can't sleep. I could take some melatonin, but it'll put me out for a day. The last time I took it, I slept for a day. I was so tired. I'm exhausted right now, don't get me wrong, but I just can't seem to turn it off right here. Thank you, Abdullah. Shout out to you. Shout out to Insane Twine. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Flo. Thank you, Christopher. Shout out to both of you. Atlin Ratham? Is that right? Or is it? I think that's right. Do I just call you Atlin? I need my glasses. Is that Aten? Don't be mad at me, please. If someone could type it out, I could read the chat part better than I could read the names part. The names part's a little smaller and more squished together. If you could just type out the first name you want me to call you, so I could get it right. Thanks for coming in, Espartano. Mucho gusto, te amo. No te preocupes. Yo no soy tu problema. Tienes un corazón malo. Necesitas pensar de eso. Okay? I think I got most of that right. If you know what I said, put a 1. I'm feeling okay, Mr. Wick. I just haven't gone to sleep. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the kitchen because my cup is empty. There's some people. I know I messed up the last part. It was pretty close. I'm rusty on my Spanish, so. No te preocupes, Joshua. We will teach you. I won't teach you because I don't know it perfectly. I know enough to get by. He's in my bed. Rusty's in my bed. Thank you, Flo. I have to get them redone. We have to say goodbye to these ones. It is time, unfortunately. It is time. All right. So this is going to be my last cup of black seed, which is Nigella sativa or cumin seeds, for those wondering. That's what I drink in the morning. I also have like herbal teas that I drink, but this is my new medicinal self-care wellness treat every morning. It's as easy to make as coffee. I brewed it right. I brew it right here in this little tiny coffee pot. I bought that coffee pot just for this because I don't drink coffee, so I didn't have a coffee pot. That's good, you guys. That tastes like health in a cup. It kind of reminds me of Shilajit. Shilajit is like a sticky tar type substance that they get from the mountains, like the Himalayan mountains under the roots, like the roots from the bushes. I'm telling you guys, I'm big into like drinking and eating roots and seeds and things like that. Herbal teas. We'll be talking more about it along the way. I don't want to bog you guys down with health information or bore you guys with it. But man, am I tired. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I don't know whether to go to the gym or stay off the road. I should probably stay off the road. If it's a question, I should probably avoid the road. I don't drink Starbucks anymore. Well, I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know which one of those is better. Except that I was drinking green tea at Starbucks. I used to drink that every morning, you guys. And I broke the habit. So I wouldn't even go to the gym without it. I just was like, every time I left the house, it was a reason to go to Starbucks. I had to fit it into my schedule. I used to go late to doctor appointments within my 15-minute window just so I could have my Starbucks. Like, I'm walking in 10 minutes late with a Starbucks cup. That was me. I was totally addicted. And now I'm drinking seeds at home that are, non-GMO, not full of harmful sugars. This has honey in it, but honey's an anti-inflammatory. It's so beneficial for your immune system versus sugar, like straight up sugar. I know it's still sugar and I have to watch it, but it's a better option. No, please don't keep putting disrespectful comments. We don't fight fire with fire here. I would appreciate if you just ignore them, let the mods and I handle it. We ignore a lot of it because if we sit here and argue with people and try to change them, they're just going to push back and roar louder. You know what I mean? I would rather just be kind and tolerant and ignore them or give them love. If I can't give them love, get out of their way. You know what I mean? I'm doing okay, Daniel. I'm getting better. Like, I'm starting to be able to stream every day again. How are you? And thank you for asking. I haven't heard Jillian Anderson but once. But you know what? I'm so glad you said that because I was just talking to Milo about me dressing up like my celebrity lookalikes. I am told I have heard that once. I had never heard that, but I did hear Julianne Moore all the time. All the time. That one. Could you imagine a red wig and if I put the shadows in the face in the right place and the mannerisms? And then Heather Graham from Roller Girl or Felicity Shagwell from Austin Powers, you know? Either character. I used to get told I looked like her when I was younger because she was more popular then. But I get it sometimes because she's got the big eyes, the little smaller mouth, that kind of innocent look, like almost like a youthful look, even when you age, kind of thing going on. You can see it. Yeah, I was Felicity Shagwell for Halloween one year. I want to say I was like 21. I could be wrong. I could have been 22 or 20. I think I was 21, but I'm quite certain. Thank you, John. Shout out to you. Love you too. Thank you, Daniel. Shout out to you. Shout out to John. And okay, and there's another one, you guys. People say I look like Madonna. Like when my hair's down and my makeup's on. Some people tell me I look like Madonna. I would put like a little gap right here and I would put all her makeup on. You know, maybe Madonna when she was a little younger, like no shade, no tea. I'm just saying like I want to like capture that, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to do her youngest ever look. I could do her in her 40s cuz I'm in my 40s. So I can pick a look in the 40s or one that's just super memorable like the pointy, you know what I mean? I'd have to have some huge points. I'd probably need some traffic cones. But nonetheless, I could do Madonna. I can dress as Madonna. Why are we capping about what? I am really tired, Flo. I told you I didn't sleep last night. I have heard Drew Barrymore. I guess that's my first attempt at an impression, so. Thank you. Thank you. Get lost. Thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. You can see it, Christopher? I can see it a little bit. I can see it a little bit. I think it would be great to dress up like them. I could dress up like Drew Barrymore. You know which character I would probably do of hers? Never Been Kissed. With the little short haircut, and she's got kind of this soft goth alternative look going with the little choppy bang. I don't need a drink. Stop saying that. I am sober. I don't drink. You need a drink. It seems like you need me to drink, which is codependent. There's a unicorn out there for me. Thanks, but I don't have enough money to take care of a unicorn. I Alan. Shout out to Alan from Australia. Hi, Joker. Shout out to Joker and Alan. Shout out to Emily. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Shout out to Elijah. Oh, I remember you saying that. Yeah, we don't do the cosplays until we hit so many subscribers. And I was going to pick the next one, but you can pick Power Girl. You can be the next one to pick. I mean, I pick and then you pick. Because I've been waiting a while. A while. I do hair and makeup videos. I do. I started them back. I'm back. I was injured and I had a little stroke. I had some health issues. I'm back. I'm doing hair and makeup. We're going to do some today. But first I need some sleep and I need to exercise. Thank you, Matt. My favorite workout, I love weights. I used to love martial arts, so like training and just getting in there, moving the body like you're fighting without having to have the impact. So not hitting the bag because I have arthritis now. Tommy Tough Knuckles. Yeah, or Timmy Tough Knuckles. Tommy. But so I just love like aiming at something, and I can't really kick as much as I could. Like if I had to, I could kick, but I would hurt myself. So for defense I could do it, but I can't train like that anymore. So my exercises now, my favorite are safe ones. You know what I mean? Weights to failure, good form, not lifting too heavy because of my joints. Trying to avoid injury. Thank you, Joker. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Joker. Oh, nice, Flo. Mucho gusto. Muy bien. What's my purpose to get up each day? Life. Just life in general. Like if I want to live, I want to experience life, and it's hard to do that to your fullest if you don't get up. Like, I think the purpose of life is life, just to live, you know? Some people get all, what is the meaning of life? Life is the meaning of life. Like, it's really that simple. Thank you, Corey. I never implied anyone was dead. What I said is, getting up will help you live your life to the fullest. That's what I said. Yes, living is the meaning of life. Life is like, if you break that down, life into the verb sense is living, right? You live life. You're living life, right? Okay, I think they're pretty burly for my I have teeny tiny wrists, teeny tiny fingers. My ring finger is a size 3.5, you guys. That's the size of like a kid's finger. I have long skinny fingers, long skinny arms, skinny wrists, and then I've got these big old knuckles. Okay, give me a sec. I know those are not the knuckles you're probably referring to, but that's okay. What's this mean? It means no more punching bags for me. I'm disabled now, Joshua. I cannot do that anymore. That's why I said I don't hit a bag. I used to train, yes. Like, I don't know why everybody, like, anytime anybody says they were in a sport, people have to put them down. Like, I'm better than you and you're shit. Like, dude, I trained with Hoist Gracie. And I'm not here to brag about it. Like, I didn't say that before you said what you said. Like, you don't know. But now I'm disabled, so you're not going to find out. And I don't need to step to everybody's challenge. Like, I'm a grown woman. Back in the day, I would have done that. I did do that. I stepped to every single challenge, every one of them. Anyone disrespected me, you know? And then I learned that martial arts is an art, and you should only fight for sport or protection, not from your ego. So my ego's been checked, so no thank you, okay? You got a picture with John Jones. I guess that makes you a better fighter than me. I went to his UFC fight with Daniel Cormier, so I have a picture with the cutmen, the referees, the fighters. I have relationships, like friendships with them. So we're good. We're good on that. Yeah, I know Stitch. I have a picture with Stitch, the cut man. He was in the Rocky movies. He's like a real cut man. But I don't want to just go on talking about like name dropping. It's silly. Like, who cares? Yes, I used to fight. I used to train. Someone asked me what's my favorite sport, and I told you. I'm not saying that to be like this badass. I don't need to do that. I am one. Deep down inside, I'm a broken one. But I also have like a great heart, and I don't need to prove myself to anyone anymore. Okay, I'm confident in who I am, and that's enough for me. I don't eat bacon, and I am not interested in peace and quiet when I'm doing a stream. You know, maybe later. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. What I'm most proud of is that I don't have to prove myself anymore. That I've gotten control of my anger. I've gotten control of my ego. I take accountability. All the things I didn't used to do. I was hot-headed. I had to prove myself. It was everyone else's fault. They made me angry. You know, like I could not control myself. It was always someone else's fault. So I'm proud of that. Like, being an athlete comes and goes. We all age. Some of us get injured as we age. Some of us get sick as we age. Some of us get sick and injured. You know what I mean? I just happen to be in that pile. My breakfast of choice is usually a mix of egg whites and eggs. So, like, it'd be like 1 yolk out of 2 eggs, you know, because of the egg whites watering it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I put spinach in it and peppers. And then I do like a piece of sourdough lately, although I wasn't eating bread for a long time, but I'm eating it now. Absolutely. Like, really, the only thing we can control in life is our own actions, what we touch and pick up, like inanimate objects. Like, we can control those to an extent. You know, our words, whether we pause when we react, like, those are the things that we can control. We can't control how anyone else takes it, what they do with it, and we really can't have expectations of them to do it and freak out when they're like, no, that's not for me. We have to say, okay, well, I guess this is where we part. Instead of, don't you love me? You know, you need to bend because don't you love me? Well, he can love you and still not want that for part of his life. You know what I mean? Sometimes people love each other, but they're not compatible. So instead of forcing someone to change, especially when they don't want to, they're doing it just because they love you. Because you made them, you cried, you put on a show. You know what I mean? I went on a rant. Sorry. If I did, Sosa, it would be in my bio. My number one love now is serenity. Yep. Being absolutely grateful for where I am right at this moment, even though things need to change and things need to improve. Being serene in this moment because it'll all work out. I have everything I need. Everything around me with all this to like figure out my situation if I put enough effort into it. And I will. I like braiding my hair, yes. Hi, Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. Shout out to Dublin Gardener. Progress, not perfection. Absolutely. Okay, Kira. How you doing, Virginia? Hi, Amelia. It's okay if we're not okay temporarily. Like, okay, look, I might never be okay with my bone disease, right? And I have moments where I'm not okay. Like, it bothers me, it hurts me. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. You know what I mean? It's too much. I can't take it. I start saying stuff like that. So I'm like not okay in my body, and I'm also not okay in my mind and in my spirit because of what I'm saying to myself. What I'm allowing to like build and build and build. And it's okay to have those moments because we're human and pain is difficult, especially after long periods of time with intense pain, right? And not knowing when the relief is ever going to come. Well, it's okay, yes, but it's not okay to stay there. I mean, you could choose that. That's okay, I guess. But is it the best answer? No. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you fall down, it's okay that you fell, but do you want to stay there? You know what I mean? But yes, it is okay. Definitely, we're allowed to not be okay all the time. We don't have to put those unrealistic expectations on ourselves, which is what I think you meant. Please don't put any religion in the chat. I respect religion. We leave it out of this channel. Please just don't put anything about religion, okay? You don't think I take my own advice? Some people. You must be new to the party, Richmond, because you show up here and you like think you're gonna clock my tea. I've been dealing with, like, I used to be paralyzed and I didn't give up and I can walk now. So I take my own advice. I go after it. I get in the gym even though I have debilitating pain. I've only been on YouTube since last year, and I've been working my ass off, and I had a stroke, Richard. So, and I bounced back. I was having trouble walking again, and now I can walk again, and I'm going to the gym this morning. If you don't know what's going on and you haven't been here for years, you can't speak on my daily behavior because you're not part of it. You're not witness to it. I take my own advice. Thank you, Luke. Shout out to Luke. Yes, I have a brain condition, you guys, a brain malformation, and a neck condition, which compromises the spinal cord and the part of your cerebellum or part of your brain, which is called the cerebellum. It controls your breathing, your heartbeat, how you walk, how you talk, swallowing food, your vision. And my brain, part of my brain is out of the skull, you guys. It is being squeezed by the skull and it is out of the skull like a hernia. Shout out to Oscar. Thank you, Oscar. We appreciate you. No, it's not coffee. It is called Nigella Sativa. Shout out to Kira. Shout out to Mandy. You just said they're both broke. Are you serious? I don't care whether they're broke. I care whether they're determined to be successful, and that doesn't mean money. It means just meeting your own needs and leaving an impression on the world, leaving the world in a better place. That's what I consider successful. If you can meet your own needs, give back a little, save a little for a rainy day, and then do good to others, you're a success. Shout out to Mustafa. Thank you, Aram. Shout out to you. Shout out to Virginia. Thank you. Shout out to Carlos. I'm in Vegas. Yeah, it doesn't make me a victim. Those are just the facts. If I was a victim, I would have stayed in the wheelchair and said, why me? Why me? Poor me, poor me. Instead, I got up, I went to all the doctors, I went to the chiropractor, I got my neck fixed after 3 appointments a day for years. I had to go 3 times a day. But it got me walking. I didn't give up. That doesn't make me a victim. That makes me a survivor. Shout out to Christopher. Whoop, 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 whoop. And if you're going to continue to be negative, Richmond, when you're saying you have similar issues with me, I will be ignoring all of your comments. We have something in common and we can buddy up and help each other out, and instead you want to tear me down. So if that's what you want to do, I will skip right over you, my friend. A big shout out to Christopher. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. Yes, support is so important. Like, I wouldn't wish pain on anyone else. I wouldn't wish paralysis on anyone else. However, when someone tells me they've gone through it, it makes me feel better because I feel less alone. I feel understood. Like, I don't ever really feel lonely, let's say, but when you feel misunderstood or like nobody truly understands, that can feel lonely. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's important to be there for others instead of me like, yeah, it would have been nice if Richmond was nice to me, right? But I don't have any expectations of that, so I'm not butthurt. I will just do what I need to do. You know what I mean? I can't change him. I can't change other people. So I'm just going to keep getting on. I'm just going to keep putting my best foot forward. And if I notice I can't walk with that best foot, I'll go back to the chiropractor. I'm just going to keep going, okay? You had a stroke when you were 3? Oh my. I hope you're okay completely. Get lost. I really hope you're not coming for my moderator. The moderators are here to help and they're here to be part of the community. They were viewers for a long time, so they like watching as well. They're here to help, and I don't want anyone giving them a hard time. They volunteer to do this. They don't have to do this. I appreciate the offer, John, but I don't go out with anyone. You know, I would love a power nap right now because I didn't go to sleep last night. Kimberly. Okay, you can come up with other insults without having to say that word, Texas. I'm gonna remove it without a punishment, but come on. What? This isn't 1950. Have some decorum. I have 0 cats. How many do you have? What is this, a roast? Did I miss that this is a roast? I'm here to get along with you guys. If you can't get along, get along. Shout out to Ghost. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. A super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. A super shout out. Super shout out. Super shout out. Everybody, put a W if you are hip. Don't be square. If you're groovy. You guys, put a W in the chat. Ghost just really showed up and showed out. Thank you, Ghost. And when I say Ghost, that is Nine Shadow. Nine Shadow, I know him as Ghost when his name was Ghost before. I don't always want to ignore the Tolls, Irish country. Sometimes I like to appeal to their better nature. Sometimes they come around, sometimes they don't. I don't always like to ignore them. Like if I can add a little kindness, maybe it'll cause a ripple effect. I don't know. And sometimes I'm sassy with it. Sometimes I fire back. But I don't like to always just ignore them. Shout out to RB. Thank you, RB. Ooh, 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 ooh. And how you doing, Irish country? Hi, oh my cord. Shout out to you. Lily has 2 cats. And so what if she does? Like, people think it's an insult to have cats. I don't have a cat. I'm a dog lover and I don't have a dog. My dog passed away. Like 6 months, no. Less than a year, but more like 9 months. You have 8 cats? Wow, that's a lot of cats. I'm sure you know that, though. Hi, West Ham. And shout out to Kimberly and shout out to West Ham. Let's get 5 more likes. Let's get 5 more likes. Let's get 5 more likes. Hey, 4 more likes. 4 more likes. 4 more likes. I know it says 96 on my side. It says 97 on your side. What you guys can see. Now, like for me, it's always 1 behind. So it says 97 for me right now. We need 3. 2 more nice people to double tap that screen. Kimberly. No, I don't have a cesarean. I never had a cesarean, but I had a hysterectomy. I have a hysterectomy scar. Your kids like the cats? I have 3 adults. They're not kids anymore. So if I say I have kids, people think I have kids running around on the carpet with diapers that I need to change. They're like, go take care of your kids. They're in their 20s. One's almost 30. So yeah, they're fine. Yeah, but yes, I do. I have adults. Adult children's. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We hit 100 likes. We hit 100 likes. I'm a little slow on that. We hit. 48, Joshua. I'll be 49 in October. 49, 49, 49. Almost 50. Almost 50. I'm going to have to cut my hair. I mean, obviously it's not styled or anything right now. So it still looks good, but I think it's time to cut it a little to like here. I know that's going to seem so short after I've had, you know, longer hair, but it's really thinning out, so it's time. It's time. It's going to fall out anyways. Sorry. While I'm down here. I had some stuff to pick up. Oh! Yeah, you know what? A lot of things are better now that I'm older, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Like the wisdom that comes, the maturity, the self-confidence. It's like, am I completely self-confident? No. But can I live in my skin comfortably? Yes. You know, I don't think I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm perfect. Like, it's not that kind of confidence. It's, you know, I still go, oh, you know, here and there. But then I take a step back and I go, you know, like if there's something I need to work on, I work on it. But yeah, I don't like beat myself up anymore like I used to. God, the list could go on and on and on from the things I've learned that are better. However, I wish I had my young athlete body, of course. Like, I wish I felt like that again, but I don't, and it's okay. I don't live in California anymore. I used to live in several parts of California, like Southern California, Central. Yeah, getting more mature, for sure, for sure. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that about your dad, but what a warrior. Shout out to your dad, Nico. Thank you for being kind. I appreciate you. Get lost. Please stop coming for my moderators. I asked you that already, didn't I? What did I say? Ease up on my moderators. Don't come for my moderators. And you're sitting there talking shit about them. All they do is talk and don't ban people. When we ban people, it ruins my algorithm. There's a reason they don't ban them, because I asked them not to. Instead, we ignore those people. You know what? We ban people that like violate YouTube's terms and policies. That's it. Other than that, we can remove them for a day, we can remove their comment, or we can ignore it. You don't get to set the boundaries for my channel. So we'll see you tomorrow. And if I see you talking shit on my moderators again, and obviously you're uncomfortable with it, so don't come back. Just listen to your name. Okay? I'm not tolerating anyone coming for my moderators, because when you come for my moderators, you're coming for me. They're doing what I asked. They're following the boundaries I set up to keep everyone comfortable, including myself. I have to work here. You guys can leave. I have to stay. Thank you. Thank you, Shafiq. Thank you, Shafiq. Quali. Okay, please, no more religious or political comments. I don't want to have to remove your, I don't want to have to remove people's comments. I don't want to have to time you out. You know, that's good enough, whatever. Whatever, exactly. We'll see you tomorrow, and if it happens again, you're gone. I don't like it because what you're doing when you talk crap on the moderators or try to put a little smoke in the room, like other people go, what's going on? Ooh, I want to jump on that. I want to join that, just like that guy did. One guy started it and the next guy jumps on it. How do I do this? I'm not having it. We can get along, or we can get along, meaning get along now. Thank you, Kimberly. Because this is how I talk. I didn't get to decide my voice box. If I did, I don't remember that. I sound like my mom. I sound like my daughter. And I wouldn't change that just because you don't like it. Who said I'm emotional? Every time a woman puts her foot down, she's emotional or a bitch. I'm fine. I'm not crying about it. The guy who I kicked out was crying about it. How come people, what, they're not doing anything? They were the ones upset. I'm just following my boundaries that I set in place, because if you don't stand up for your boundaries, people will walk all over you. And when I do stand up for my boundaries, I'm firm about it. So yeah, it makes it seem like I'm upset. I'm not upset, I'm firm. I'm standing on the line. And then as soon as the air clears, we'll go back to having fun. Thank you, Luke. Big shout out to Luke. I'm fine, Malik. I am absolutely fine. You take a deep breath. Thank you. Let's go get some more to drink. I'm fine. But when I do stand up for myself, I say it in a firm way. I'm not going to go, come on, guys. Come on. Don't pick on my moderator. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my mom voice. I'm going to use my single mom voice, who has to be a little more, you know, because so no one tries her. I'm still the nice Brookie. I'm just I'm not taking nobody's crap. Like, once you cross a boundary, I put up with a lot on here. I let people say a lot. They call me ugly. They call me old. They say stuff you wouldn't believe. It doesn't bother me. It honestly does not bother me. What bothers me is mostly the supporters. When they like freak out about the trolls, and then when I put my foot down, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, she's losing her mind. Calm down. I'm fine. It takes me a second to go back to having fun, but if you guys keep bringing up that I need to calm down, doesn't help me calm down, especially when I'm already calm. I'm being like the guards at the palace, you know what I mean? They're not supposed to smile when they're telling you don't cross this line. That's what I'm doing. All I need is a big fuzzy hat, then you'll get it. I lost over 45 viewers. Oh no, Mr. Logistics. That doesn't bother me. They'll come back. It does not bother me. You're worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You guys are also pressed. Numbers go up and down. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about, whether people leave or not. I'm not a slave to the numbers. I don't try to come up, what can I come up with? Oh no, I'm losing numbers. I'm a single mom because I want to be a single mom. You guys can stop coming for me. Honestly, I'm here to have a good time. If you're not here to have a good time, I'll just ignore your comments. It's honestly, like, it does not bother me, but it's not edifying me, and it's just causing me to stay on this negative subject by talking to you. So I'm moving on. Completely moving on. Like, looking at comments that say she's still going, that means you're still going. Like, you're still talking about it. So then I respond to you. Like, it's a cycle, and I'm getting off of it, okay? All right. So I'm going to the gym, and I'm drinking this drink. It's called Nigella Sativa. I brew it like coffee. It gives you energy. It helps your hair grow back. Even for men, like I said, my handyman, his hair filled in, his spot filled in. It gives you energy, clarity, helps your stomach, helps your joints, helps your ligaments. It's so good. It has so many benefits. And it gives you energy. I said that. Like, without the jitters. No caffeine. 0 caffeine. I can't answer that here, Joshua. I can't answer that here. Anyone who wants to know anything more about that, please go to my bio. I can't talk about it here. Yeah, so my friend had this bald spot. Well, we're friendly. He's a handyman. He's my handyman that a friend referred to me. So, friend of a friend, handyman. But anyways, he's the one who told me about this stuff because he saw me suffering. And since I've been on it, I'm back up, you guys. I'm back up out of bed. I don't know, like, you're starting to see me more on stream. I don't know. Maybe it's a placebo. We'll find out. There's lots of studies about it. I'm not worried about that. VEPRK, you know why? Because my kids are wonderful human beings. They're like, they know how to pause. They don't have like anger issues. They don't raise their voice. Like, my kids are fine. And if they got arrested, I would support them through it. I know it wouldn't be for anything heinous. So, it's fine. Beep. Hi, Tristan. Handyman. Handyman. You know what? You know how I got that? Lifted myself out of the bathtub. Once a day. Thank you, Lugnut. Shout out to you. Nice to see you here. Okay, let me tell you the story about the dad, okay? Let me just tell you a little story. You wanna know where the dad's at? Thanks, Joshua. All right? You never know why someone is a single parent. You don't. Thank you, Joshua. I do think being a single parent is cool. I don't think it's a cool choice. But if you're in that predicament, choosing to stay single actually helps keep your kids safe. If you want to throw statistics, what about the statistics of bringing a stepfather or stepmother into the home? And the odds of children being hurt from that. Like, it's safer to be a single parent when you're raising kids. If you fall in love and you happen to have trust in your partner and you think you're making the best choice, that's different, you know, not rushing into it. All we can do is make our best choices, but that doesn't mean we know the future. You know what I mean? And if you made your best choice you could with all your logical thinking, you really gave it thought, and it doesn't work out, like, don't blame yourself. Like, you didn't make a mistake. Maybe they did because they messed up the relationship or something. Like, or maybe you were only supposed to be with them for a little while so you can evolve to the next partner. Like, I don't know. Or like, to help other people. We are so judgmental in this society. Was the FBI involved in what? Joe, you're being racist, asking me if he's black. No, he wasn't black. Their dad was not black, and you're blacklisted. How about that? Seriously, instead of saying rest in peace, sorry for your loss, is he black? Is he black? Was the FBI involved? He died from an illness. Oh, and thank you, whoever said, I love your energy. I missed that. Hi, Junior. Shout out to Junior. Shout out to Joshua. Thank you. Shout out to Mark Lindstedt. Thank you. Shout out to Keyboard Wizard. Shout out to Erdal. Thank you, Joshua. Not only that, they're great kids. They're fantastic kids. Like, they're the kindest hearted, gentle souls. Like, they can fight. Like, they trained in taekwondo, kickboxing, all that because I did, you know, wrestling. Like, we were like a fighting home, you know, but not like pow hitting each other, but just training. And when, like, in taekwondo, they teach you about, like, when your mom says jump, you say, yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? Like, it was very helpful in raising them. Yes, Luke. Yes. My daughter has the Rocky quote in her bathroom. It used to be in my bedroom. You know, life's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and nasty place. And it'll beat you to your knees. Right? Yeah, I have that in a frame. And we used to watch Rocky all the time because it's motivational. It's like, you got some bad luck, what are you going to do about it? You know, kind of thing. And having fighter spirit. Hi, Josh. Someone asked me a question about it, Dylan. It is my job to answer questions. I don't divulge much about them. I don't tell you their names. I don't tell you personal information about them. But I do tell you how they were raised and that they're good people. I say the same thing over and over and over and over. People ask me all day long how old I am, where I live, why I don't have a boyfriend. I answer the same thing over and over. It's a stream. There's thousands of people that come in streams, in and out. You know, by the time this is over, there should be 5,000 at least people that watch this. So, yeah, I repeat things a lot. I talk about things over and over because people ask me over and over. Thank you, Joshua. Shout out to Mr. Wick. Thank you, Luke. That's so sweet. Big shout out to Luke. See, eye of the tiger, it's the feeling of fight, rising up. Let's keep this positive, please. Let's keep it positive. Let's bring up positive subjects. We're talking about motivation, pumping people up, the moral of the story. We're not looking. Let's not go down a dark hole. He's not here to defend himself either. No, I dislike mayonnaise. I have some vegan mayonnaise in the fridge, which is a lot better, but I still don't care for it. Thanks, Joshua. What's up, good luck? What? What's the what? What's the haps? What's the deal on the craps? Cody, big shout out to Cody. I had a stroke at the start of summer, so no. I'm getting better though. What about you? You don't know if I need to change my air filter. My air filter's been changed. Because I'm a sick woman. This is oregano. Oregano. Oil of oregano. It's an herb. It's an herb, my friend. I do take herbal remedies. Here, let's look at some of mine. These are all tea, you guys. Herbal tea. This is all tea. This is all tea. This is all tea. And there's so much more in here. I go to nature before I take medicine. But if I need medicine, I'm gonna take it. But yeah, I try to go the natural route. You do? My tea's all kind of medicinal, like belly bloat, gas X, smooth move, hibiscus for the circulation, dandelion root. It's not just like Earl Grey, peach summer, you know what I mean? It's full on medicine, like herbal medicine. But let me know, are you an herbal tea or more like a peach and berry? And lies, tell me lies. Thank you, Luke. It was a TIA, so a small stroke, but it affected this side of my body. You drink green tea? I am really working on no caffeine right now. I haven't had caffeine in a while. Oh, I had a sip of Diet Coke when I was out and there was nothing else to drink. I just had a sip just to like get my food down, and then that was it. But that's the only caffeine that I've had in a long time. Go talk to yourself about mayonnaise. I'm over it. I told you I don't like it, and I know you're trying to gross me out, and it's working, so just go. Just go. If you can't get along with the chat and like participate, like you're having your own conversation, you're making it all about you, you just want to talk about what you want to talk about. No, this is a community. We have to all get along. Yes, I did for 24 hours so he can have some respect for the chat, because some people get sick from food, you guys. I dislike mayo, and I know he was trying to make me sick to my stomach. It's the morning time. I don't need to be getting sick. Yeah. If he wants to talk about the same stuff we're talking about, fine. If he wants to bring up a new subject, fine. But to beat a dead horse, I'm over it. You can go talk it with him. Not a problem. You guys, please don't tell me who to mute and who not to mute, okay? Just because, let me handle it and let the mods handle it. I don't mute every comment that bothers me. I try to tolerate a lot of it. If I notice I'm getting like a little sick to my stomach thinking about the mayo in my tea, I'm gonna mute him. Now, as far as someone being crude and obnoxious, I'm just gonna ignore it. If I hide every single person, the algorithm is gonna go down. Yeah, Chip, I'm not worried about you. If I was, I would have muted you. Like, I decide who I mute. You know, people ask me out on dates and stuff. I see it as a compliment, even if it's said in a crude way. I kind of see it as a compliment. If it goes too far, if it keeps going, you know, I ask people to tone it down, keep it PG-13. This is a public place, like you're in a restaurant or something. So, yes, let's tone it down, please. That thing. But basically, it's the same as saying would. Just the word would. I know it's a lot grosser, but... I'm thinking about Kick. I'm thinking about it. I need to get them redone. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. If you guys are pushing it now. Let's clean it up. I would have said something when I saw that comment. I would have said, okay, that it's a little much, let's tone it down. But I wasn't upset about I try to give people chances, just like I tried to give the Mayo guy chances, but he kept going and kept going. So, yeah, I definitely try to give people chances. But if I just put a warning out, like a general warning for people to clean it up, and someone goes right away and says something even worse, then yeah, I'm just going to get rid of them. Once I give a warning, that's when you got to be careful. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just like having fun, just going about and I haven't given a warning, you're really probably not on the chopping block. Some people take it way, way, way too far, and I do have to put them on the chopping. Ooh, that oregano did not go down well. It's like stuck. Thank you, Christopher. I can sing. I don't sing very well, but I sing okay. I can't really sing with a piece of oregano in my throat. Not a piece of oregano, an oregano capsule. Please don't put anything about harming other people, please. YouTube's terms and policies. Please. Thank you, Billy. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to Surrender Singh. Shout out to Jose. Gosh, I'm tired. Lies, tell me lies. Okay, 4 more likes and we hit 150. My number count looks different than yours. 3 more likes. 3 more likes, 3 more likes, 3 more likes, 3 more likes. 3 more likes. 2 more likes. Thank you. Thank you, VEP. Bye, Tristan. Thank you, Surrender. We hit it, 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 we hit it. 150. Thank you, guys. That's funny, Sunny. I like it. What's your best jokes, you guys? Okay, you make me feel alive, it says. And obviously it's a skeleton, but his plants give him life. You make me feel alive. Just like my plants. Thanks, Surrender. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ductwork Daddy. How are you? Hi, Doran. Shout out to you. Shout out to Aaron. Missed you too. I do have some plants. I have lots of plants, and they're all named after the Stranger Things characters. This is Steve, because he used to look like Steve's haircut. That's where it all started. It was like bushy up here with a little long right here. Not quite a mullet. So he had the same shape. So I called him Steve, right? And then he needed a Robin. That's Robin. She little, but that's Robin. Thank you, Ghost. Those are the personal emojis. If you join the membership, your name is highlighted green. You get priority in me answering your messages first. You get my personal emojis. You get access to private content that nobody else gets to see. And that content is going to be increasing because now I don't have the other channel. So now I can put that energy into the members. Good morning, They Love Shiloh. Shout out to you. Money doesn't grow on trees, so ironic. Yeah. I can't play Cat's Eye. Please don't spam. I can't do both channels. I just can't do both channels. I'm going to do what I was doing on that channel on this one at night. Except the sleep stream. Sleep streams are gone because I can't sleep. I didn't even sleep last night. because I'm used to not sleeping from the sleep stream. The sleep stream is supposed to help people get good night's sleeps, you know, like a good night's sleep, rest, calm them from their anxiety. And here I am, I can't sleep and I'm a nervous wreck. You know, I have to have my sleep too. So, and it's just too complicated as someone with limitations, like physical limitations, to do 2 channels. And like if I'm dividing my energy, like working on one part-time and the other part-time, it's going to be hard for them to get traction. So if you work on one and you put a lot into it and you can get some traction, you can ride that traction like a wave. But if you're doing like just spitting out a little content on both, I noticed it wasn't doing me any good. I was kind of spinning my tires. So I can turn my words into money too. You could write a book. And books are made of trees, aren't they? Some of them. I could sit here and talk to you guys and make money. So just sharing what I've learned along the way and being willing to talk to you guys, answer questions, ignore mean ones or respond to them and filter it out. Like I enjoy the process, even though some days I have less tolerance some days. I will drink this with you. This isn't coffee though. This is a tea made out of seeds. Well, then you shouldn't buy me, Stinky Bush. By the sound of your name, sounds like you're the one past your expiration date. Thank you, Joshua. I do too. No, it is Nigella sativa, which is cumin seed. So I ground it up today. You don't have to ground it. You could just put it right in the filter and brew it in a coffee pot. It's so good for you guys. No more sleep streams. I have thousands of sleep streams on my channel. You could go and watch those ones. I have thousands of sleep streams. I have them with the sound on where I'm snoring. I'm telling my family secrets, sleepwalking, sleep talking. Go check those out. Thank you, Surrender. I know what it sounds like, Zachary, but it's just the kind of plant, you know? A lot of plants have a sativa name to them. Not just one. So this is like, you know, seeds grow on a plant. So it's a sativa plant. Nigella sativa. It's black cumin seed. My shirt says, "You make me feel alive." You make me feel like dancing. Gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. Gonna dance the night away. Alright. Just a little shirt showcase, that's all. It's okay, no need to argue, Joshua. He's entitled to his opinion. Honestly, he didn't spend long here before he formed his opinion, which tells me a lot. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to walk into a room and know the least amount about everybody in that room and then act like you know what you're talking about? Move over, move over, move over. I'm new here, but guess what? She stinks. She's past her expiration date. Great, I'm old. What else you got? What else you got? I'm a nice person. You know what I mean? I don't go around calling people old and ugly. Thank you. Thank you, VEP. Wow. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to AQHMXZ. Might be older but not obese. I guess there's that. No, I don't have a white one like it. I have a black one. That's it. I got this at Goodwill, you guys. Barbie drippin' with my $5 shirt. I don't know. It's probably less than that. I think they're like $6.99, and I went on the 40% off day, so for sure less than that. Oh, this is so itchy. It's so itchy. It's so itchy. I had a cream. I was using on it last night. I don't know. Rusty, did you take my cream? It's probably in my bed. I'll find it. But it's so itchy. I haven't been scratching it, but you know, your elbow kind of touches things, you know? And it seems like every time I bend it, it's like scratching it on the inside. Okay, we're gonna stop doing that. Thank you, Heart of a Tiger. Shout out to you. Big shout out to Heart of a Tiger. We were just talking about the eye of the tiger earlier. It's nice to have you here. Thank you. Auction the shirt? But then what do? I want this shirt. I got it because I like it. I mean, if I had more of them. Yeah. Maybe some, I am going to be decluttering. Maybe some of those. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Mohammed? Shout out to Matt. I'm 48. I'm going to be 49. Hi, Parita. That does not bother me, Matt. First of all, I haven't slept last night. Second of all, I have an autoimmune disease, a bone disease, a brain condition, seizures. I just had a stroke. Like, if I'm not drooling, I'm okay. All right? I clean up well, so I can pass in public, all right? You're really worried about the wrong thing. I'm lucky to be here, and I'm lucky to be able to, like, contain my saliva in my mouth. No offense given. My dance moves? I used to win a dance competition. I was trying out for the Australian breakdancing team. I made it. Doesn't take much. Sorry, Rachel. Thank you, Brianna. Big shout out to you. Well, thank you, VEP. I think I hold myself together very well for being as sick as I am, for having as many issues as I have. I mean, part of my brain is out of the skull. You know what I mean? Like, I'm lucky to be walking. I used to be paralyzed. I'm lucky to be walking. I'm not worried about what you think I look like. Plus, when I put on my makeup, I'm easily a 7. Not every woman has to be hot, and it's almost like if a woman is kind of close to hot, but not, they have to be like, oh, you failed the mission. You aged. Look at you. You aged. How could I? Matt, this is your last warning. Pull it together, okay? You're in a public place just like you're in a restaurant. Get it together. I don't know if you're 5 years old. I don't know if you need attention. I will give you attention, but I'd rather give you positive attention. I'm done giving you negative attention, so if you can't get it together, you're going to be ignored, okay? Thank you, Herschel. Shout out to you. Yeah, and honestly, I'm my own person out there for me right now. Like, since I'm single, I have to love myself and say the nice things to myself that someone in a relationship might say. You know what I mean? Like, you're beautiful. You don't need makeup. Like, you're beautiful on the inside and the outside. I'm confident because I don't need to be a 10 to be confident. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have an eyeball hanging out way down here. And there's beauty in people that have an eyeball hanging out way down there, okay? They still have beauty. They still have worth. Thank you. Thank you, V. I'm going to call you V for right now. Shout out to K-Mac. I appreciate you. You guys, we're almost at 175 likes. Hey, hey, hey. No, tell me about the damage that you do. Double tap those screens. We need 6 more likes to get to 175. Yes, I know math. My screen says 169. 6 more, 6 more, 5 more, 5 more, 5 more. 5 more likes, 5 more likes, 5 more likes. I'll dance when the likes go to 175. 2 more likes. I'll take it, Ufferys. I'm just dancing. One more. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. One more like, and I'll get up and dance. My little grandma behind. My little grandma booty. I'll dance my little grandma booty. One more like, one more. There it is. No, it doesn't have to be a perfect dance to be fun. Okay. I said I'd dance. I didn't say I would dance well. Notorious. Hi. How are you? 360. Yes, Heart of a Tiger. Yes. Shout out to you. Shout out to Woo Walken. Woo Walken, shout out to you. Notorious. Yes. Gotta love when people demand a backflip. I'm like, me? Who are you talking to? I'm gonna scroll back a little. Hi, Jude. Shout out to Jude. Thank you, Rock on Rockall. Shout out to Billy D. Williams. Woo! We're at 180 now. Yes, we need 20 more, but I'm not going to do the whole. Come on, 20 more. Come on. I'll wait till we get a little closer. like when we have like 6 or 7 more to go. But yeah, double tap those screens so we can get to that point. Hi, Cynthia. Shout out to Cynthia. No, sorry, Alex. I can't do that. I'm not willing to get copyright strikes or to have to edit the sound out and mute my whole video. We don't play music here unless it's like non-copyright music. Thumbs? Yeah, I have thumbs, 2 of them. My feet have thumbs too, I guess. Shout out to Daniel. I'm okay. How are you? I didn't sleep, but Joshua, I will be going live every day unless my health throws me a curveball. It seems like I'm okay at the moment to be going live every day. And we're even going to be doing some nighttime streams. Sure. Who doesn't want 20 more thumbs? Attach them to my neck. Cyrus, the virus from Con Air movie. Let me look. Because I am going to be dressing up as people that the chat says I look like. But it has to be true. Like, I have to see it. So let me see. Cyrus the virus. God, I hope this isn't some monster. Watch it look better than me. I look like that guy? This guy? I'm dolphin fish. Wow, you guys are really reading me. Coming for me hard. Or do you mean this? Is that what I look like? Is it because I'm white? Is it because I'm balding? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Ugh. Sorry. I totally grunted. Ugh. Okay. Debbie Harry? Really? I don't see it. Let me look before I say that. People have told me Madonna, Julianne Moore, Sheldon's mom. Oh, really? I don't see it. But she sure is cute. I don't see it. Do I see it? The eye. Oh, maybe. A little, actually. The eyes a little, but I would say Madonna Moore. I would say Julianne Moore. And more. Let me look. When I have my makeup on, of course, I look more like her. Picture me with red hair. And my makeup, of course. But I see it a little bit. Doing my mouth like her. Meryl Streep. Oh, okay. Well, when I dress up as Madonna, it's going to be more of her classic era, although no shade, no tea on Madonna's looks because she's in an industry that wants flawlessness. Look how much bigger her eyes were. Never mind. I lost it. Chloe movie? What Chloe movie? What's the Chloe movie? 10 more likes, guys. Get those likes up. Oh. Amanda Seyfried. Right? A little. Time for me to get up. 9 more likes, you guys. 9 more likes. No, I'm not going to lose the shirt. And if you don't stop being disrespectful, you'll get a 24-hour timeout. This is a public place like you're in a restaurant. What do they say in restaurants? No shirt, no shoes, no service, right? Let's remember where we're at. We're not in a virtual reality. I mean, maybe, but this one doesn't allow that. Okay? Have a little respect for me. I'm sure you love your mom, your grandma, your sisters, your aunts. Try to give me just an ounce of that respect, please. You can be attracted. You can tell me you're attracted, but there's a way to do that with respect. Like, you're beautiful instead of, you're going to take off the shirt? I mean, come on, guy. It's a public, I said like a restaurant. It's a public place. There are lots of people, children, grandmothers, uncles, brothers, neighbors. We're all here. It's a public place that has rules. This isn't a free pass. I don't care if I'm not that attractive. You're right. But I am going to ask people to be polite, okay? Because sometimes there's kids here. Is this a kid channel? No. Do they come through here? Yes. Let's just have a little decorum, a little respect for each other, okay? That's it. 7 more likes. Thank you, Oscar. Shout out to Oscar. 7 more likes for 200 likes. It's a public forum. It's open to the public. The world is welcome until they do something that is against YouTube's terms and policies. So I try to protect you from that. And I try to protect the other people in the chat because they don't need to see all that. All right. I put up with a lot. I let you say it a lot. And now I'm just saying rein it in a little, okay? If you have a woman in your life that you respect, whether she's your mother, your grandmother, just please, an ounce of it, please. Thank you, Surrender. Shout out to you. We don't do any religion here, and that is included what I just removed. 197 likes. 3 more. Thank you, Heart of a Tiger. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. 3 more likes. I see 197. You guys probably see 198, but 3 more likes. Double tap that screen. It is free. If I remove your comment and tell you it's not allowed here and you just repeat it, I'm going to block you for 24 hours. I don't let anybody put their religion on here, and I consider that a religion. I respect religion. I respect all religion and all people and them finding their way to their own religion. We have a right to choose our own religion. But I notice it is... I was taught when I was younger, you don't talk about politics, you don't talk about religion in a public place. You just don't. If it's like a public place where people are intentionally gathering to talk about it, that's different. But it's very divisive unless you're ready to have a political argument or a religious argument. Then, and I don't want them here. I don't want arguments here. So I don't let any religion comments, except for I'll pray for you. That's it. Because they're not saying with which religion. Mine's better. Mine, no. So. Thank you, B. Right? I was always taught that. But yet in here, people are like, oh. Thank you, Graham. Shout out to you. Woo! 200. I gotta get up and dance. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down night. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's been a really good stream. I couldn't sleep. We've been on for 2 hours now and we have 200 likes. Look at that. Pick 3. Pick 3 what? Thank you, Joshua. Texas conservative. You just saw a mindless matter moving maniacally. Like no thought to this mass of flesh moving crazily. So I think I said that right. Thank you, Graham. Shout out to you. I got this for free, you guys. I'm an OfferUp user. Like I like repurposing furniture. It used to be my job. Like I started it as a hobby and to get furniture I liked for my house on a budget. There's a lot of people that just want to get rid of furniture for free or for $20 or whatever. So instead of going on the site and like seeing something I like and yeah, it's $80, which is cheaper than the store and it's in good condition. But if I'm patient, I can find that for half the price or even less. So it's all about patience and like looking. Like if it's $80, that's more than I want to spend. So I keep looking. And I might have to wait on the buffet for a while and get a dining table instead because that one came up at the price range, you know? So yeah, this one was free. Thank you, Heart of a Tiger. Big shout out to you. I love you guys so much. I am going to lay down. I'm going to turn off this light. I'm going to lay down. I kind of want to change to my shorts instead of these pants because I thought I was going to the gym. These are my new shorts. Let me see if they fit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Woo. You gotta hold on to your love. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is magic. My outfit doesn't match anymore. But it's comfy for bed. I was gonna go to the gym because I was up all night. And I'm like, well, if I can't sleep, I might as well go to the gym. I like waking up early and going to the gym. But I also like being able to drive with a clear mind. I probably shouldn't operate a vehicle right now because I'm too tired. Being tired is almost the same as being inebriated. Let me drive. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay, when I sit down or lay down, my body lets me know how much I'm hurting. I'm sure it happens to you guys too. But like when I'm standing, I feel the pain, but not as much. But as soon as I lay down, it's like, you know, like, oh, oh. And then my body starts to relax. Anyone else? I rap. Please don't tell people what to do. These are brand new shorts. I've never worn them before. Yes, I live in Las Vegas. It's been like 109 degrees. 108. It was cooler the last 2 days because we had a thunderstorm. How are you doing, Ida? Shout out to you. I got these from Shein. I got my daughter a pair of black ones. I got myself the gray ones. I should have got black ones. But I love gray, so it'll be just fine. I also got this shirt. It is so cool. Like, you guys are going to be so surprised. Some of you have seen it. It's like a orangish reddish moon, and it has the Bride of Frankenstein, Elvira. It's got, you know, a few ghouls on it, and it says Ghoul Gang. Shout out to you. Thank you, Mr. Pete, with that 100 WU. Shout out to Ida. No, I didn't fart, but I have lots of videos of me farting. No, that wasn't a toot. But I have, like, I used to sleep with the microphone on. I would wake up and people would be like, you farted 14 times in your sleep. And I don't even know how long they were watching. I don't know if they watched all night, like. And there was no disputing them. You know what I mean? When I started the sleep streams, I used to mute it. I would mute it because I was afraid of that, you know? And then one day I forgot to mute it. And I woke myself up from my passing gas, right? And I'm like, and I look at the camera and I look at the little microphone and my eyes are trying to focus and I'm like, and I was like, oh no, but I just had to laugh, you know? What could I do? I had to laugh. Like, and after that, I just left it. Who cares, you know? People really like the sleep stream, and I wasn't able to play the binary beats and the music that is scientifically proven to help you because it's a certain hertz frequency. So it was making people feel calm, but in order to play that music, that means they would have to hear me pass gas. I don't know what you're trying to say. We're going to pretend that's a clean statement. Yeah, but I'm not afraid to say when I did or talk about that I used to on camera. And I don't think I've ever had an accident, like a accidental toot, like when I was awake and stuff. Like asleep, yeah, but Not yet. Knock on wood. I understand some of it, Morn. I don't know what Viking is. Not sure. Hi, Trey. I'm doing so much better. How are you doing? Shout out to you. Understand I'm white? Or was that supposed to say understand what? Ayub, calm it down a little, okay? Thank you. For a list of my socials, you guys, you can go to my bio. Yeah, I'm done with you. What happened to my nails? They grew out? I have to get them done, but getting them done hurts me. So I have to time when I go and be prepared for 2 days of a lot of pain. So if I have a lot to do, then I can't afford to be in pain and in bed. So I have to like kind of wait till I could have 2 days off. 2 days off after the nail appointment, so 3 days off. Sitting is excruciating for me. It causes me extra pain. So I try not to sit. But I was sitting this morning and I'm already done. No, thank you, Daniel. Shout out to you. I'm from Las Vegas, originally from California. Shout out to Patrick. I don't have psoriasis, I have lupus. It causes its own issues. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. The light going through my hair. Okay, never mind. I should change the light. It's been blue for a while. 211 likes. 4 more, 4 more. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My nails look blue. Cool. Thank you, Trucker Tom. That's how I feel about my plants. They give me life. They give me purpose. Thank you, Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Trucker Tom. I already warned you, Ayub. We'll see you tomorrow. You got a 24-hour timeout. I could ignore that, but once I warn somebody, I have to stick. It's like telling a kid, don't do that or I'm going to pop you on the behind. Or don't do that or you're in a timeout. Or don't do that or you're not going to get candy. And then they do it and you're like, what did I tell you? But you don't do anything about it. So once I warn them, I have to say, see you later, see you mañana. I look like I have pretty toes. I do have pretty toes. My shirt says, you make me feel alive. I'm sorry, Heart of a Tiger. I have a lot of disabilities. Oh! I pushed the wrong button. So some days my neck might cause me issues. Some days my tailbone, some days both, some days this, some days a flare up. Just depends. Thank you, Motorman. Shout out to you. Shout out to Martin. Lies, tell me lies. RoboCop. We're not talking politics, not even foreign politics, okay? We're here to have fun. Kind of like a FaceTime call right now because I'm chilling. I was up. I was showing you guys my little morning routine and all that, but right now we're just chilling. Just chilling. Hi, John. Okay, Martin. Make sure you don't have the little clicky sounds on. Shout out to John. Shout out to Martin. God. It's too itchy. It's so itchy. I'm just gonna go like this till it heals. What is this? What is this? Can you tell I'm neurodivergent? When's the last time I fell in love? I'm thinking outside the box, like, oh, I fell in love with life. You know, I'm sometimes I do that. I don't just like answer the question straight. Last time I fell in love was my last boyfriend. I was drinking the whole relationship, so I don't know how much of it was trauma bonding. It felt like love. What about you, John? Shout out to James. Oh, and I was in that relationship. I haven't been in it for 4 years. And it was 2 years long. What's up, Bob? Hi, Viking. Shout out to the both of you. Shout out to James Guy. Oh my gosh, you guys, 4 more likes. Oh, 3 more likes. 3 more likes. We got 225. I'll get back up and dance. Don't make me do it. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Ever, John? Cody, it's okay. We don't have to remove every single one. I would rather give them a warning. I know it's like, it's a tough one because it's like, but we'll go back over it in training. It's a tough one. Yeah, they're busy. They're busy. I don't care for when people say stuff like that. But if it's not super graphic, I'll just let me give them a warning. Marshall, shout out to Marshall. How are you? Oh, we hit the number. Let me get up and dance. Oh, we're at 2:30. We're at 2:30. I can't dance without them swinging and swaying. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure they're not. We got 225 likes. We got 225 likes. Okay. I gotta laugh. Ugh. If I dance, it just seems like I'm trying to be overly, you know, so I, silly it up. I make it silly. If possible. Oh! Jeez. I'm gonna need workman's comp. Aw, thank you, Joshua. I can move. I can get up. I'm slightly able. Hi, Kaylee. Shout out to Kaylee. I don't know if I missed any comments. Hang on. I like the dancing emojis, Christopher. Shout out to John and shout out to Joshua. Shout out to the mods real quick. I like the red dress. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Big shout out to Cody and Christopher holding down the chat. Okay. It's okay. You don't have to delete that, Cody. It's okay. That's all right. Oh. It says message deleted by Cody. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to. We're gonna be doing some training, you guys, and hopefully when we're done, I might make some changes. I usually do. Things kind of evolve over time. I see what's working, what's not working. I'm not supposed to talk much about, please, no politics or religion, because then sometimes people put it just to spite me. I tend to forget that I'm just supposed to just remove it quietly. And if someone asks about it, then, or if it's like happening a lot, then I can, like, you know, we usually remove it quietly, and I've been going, come on, guys. But sometimes I explain it. Sometimes I just let the mods remove it quietly. Do I look lonely, Selena? What's wrong with you, baby boo? There's more reasons for somebody to be on social media than they're lonely. Yeah, this is going to be for the best. Like every few months, we redo the way we handle things on here. My t-shirt means this guy is a skeleton, right? So he has no life, right? But his plants make him feel alive. Like my plants could give me life even if I was, you know. He's a plant guy. Hi, Dave. Shout out to Dave. And I'm not your woman. What do you care? I was just up. I just laid down. I spent the morning up on my feet. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I have not slept at all. I tried to sleep. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to get my circadian rhythm going again. I gave up the sleep streams so I can sleep at night. Wake up in the morning, go to the gym, have a morning routine. I'm disabled, so if you see me on my back, it's because I can't sit on my tailbone and they want to remove my tailbone. But I saved money for a PRP procedure instead. If that doesn't work, they'll be removing my tailbone. I can't sit down, so I lay down. Plus, I'm tired. I have not slept. I'm not afraid of either, Redrum. I'm not afraid of either. Shout out to Melvin. Shout out to John. Shout out to Jason. Who's a lucky guy? What? Who's a lucky guy? I appreciate you, Melvin. Thank you. Shout out to you. There probably is a spider on the wall behind me because I have evidence. I got bit. And it's not a dog bite. It was a big, unless it's a barking spider. I did not. No, I don't have a neck. Just loose skin. I am getting a neck lift. I was supposed to get it next month, but I pushed it back to February. So I could get the channel and my health in order before I add more pain to my plate, you know? Shout out to Melvin. Shout out to Cameron. I don't care if my head looks like a thumb. Thumbs are adorable. Thumbs are the most important finger. Digit. Appendage. What's under the blanket? A sheet. Hi, Sertan. Hi, Mary. Shout out to you guys. Okay, now that one's too far. That's too far. I'm going to give you a 24-hour timeout. If we see it again, you got to go. Sorry, Mary. I don't know you well enough to make you a mod. Sorsha. 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 How'd I do? Put a 1 if I was close. Sorsha. Put a 2 if I nailed it. Put a 3 if I was way off. Sorshi. Wait. Sorsha. Oh, I tried. I'm sorry. You were on my other lives? Thank you, Marissa. Shout out to you for supporting. I appreciate you. Sorsha? Well, if she's saying I didn't, then I don't know. I might have missed an inflection. Something. Hi, Stefano. Shout out to you. Hi, Space Cowboy. I haven't been able to sleep all night. The irony. It's so ironic. The weather, it's like living on Mars. It's 100 and something degrees, surrounded by rocks and dust and dirt. Hot. And in the winter, cold. Cold, cold. Not snowing cold. But like, I came from California, so 29, 30 degrees in the morning is cold to me. I'm used to it now. But when I first moved here, I was like, how do people survive here? But of course, I was in the wrong attire. I was in my California clothes. And I'm like, how do they do it? As soon as I bought a jacket, I was like, oh, like a proper jacket? I didn't have a proper jacket because I lived in California. I had a hoodie. Like a little thin little, and I had like slide on Vans that you don't wear socks with, right? So my feet were freezing. I had thin little leggings on. But yeah, now I'm used to it. Yeah, I used to love the heat. I loved it. I loved it. And now it can go away. I don't mind like 104, 105, but once it's 119, you're kidding me. It's like living on Mars. No, no, Evan. I might have to check that out. Stefan Demira. What do you think it would be better, Marshall? Dry heat or humidity? Humid heat. I'm being serious. I'm not like this isn't a competition. Like, what do you think is better? No, I'm curious. Some people like humid heat. Some people like dry heat. Oh no, Joshua. Michigan. I assume you get a lot of snow. Humid heat is awful. My daughter likes it for her skin. She's like, I love it. My skin does so well. Oh, okay, mostly. Shout out to you. And by the way, I do agree, LG. Yeah, it's like a moist. Never mind. That's bad enough. Just that word. It is pure evil, Christopher. Let's get to 250. 250. Thank you, Joshua. Shout out to you. We'll start with the small goals. Four more likes. Double tap that screen if you haven't already. I will get up and dance at 250. Okay. Keto diet needs to be mandated. I don't know about that. Don't agree. I'm doing okay. How are you, Azar? Me too, LG. Me too. Shout out to you. One more like. One more like. One more like. My screen says 249, you guys. No, Space Cowboy. I do wonderful makeup. Let me show you after I do this dance. You're not going to believe it. Like, I turned myself into Edward Scissorhands. and I look like Johnny Depp. Like, give me a second. Let me cook. Let me show you. One more like, you guys, so I can dance and show my talents. I am more than a sleeping log. A lump of blubber. But those were my best streams, by the way. 250! I had almost 1 million views on a 4-hour stream. And I got 6,000 subs in one night. 4,000 the next. We did it! 250! Yay! Berserker, be nice. This is your one warning today. Be nice. You keep coming back, so you obviously like it here. Be nice. Okay? We're here to party. We're here to have fun. We're here to hang out. We don't need no drama. Shout out to Trinity. Oh, let me show you guys. Let me show you this makeup real quick. Because I said I would show my talents to Mr. Space Cowboy, who thinks I'm a good for nothing. All I could do is sleep. It's teasing. All right. Oh, let me go into my pictures, actually. It's going to be a lot easier. Collections. Download. Now we're going to scroll to October. All right. Yep. Here is my makeup skills. Here are my makeup skills. Ready? Are we ready? Put a 1 if you want to see them. Put a 1 if you want to see them. Hi, TLP. Shout out to you. Nicole, don't ever do that. Do not ever do that. First of all, don't call people in my chat names, even if you think that's what they are or you don't like their behavior. Don't be name calling, and don't ever tell people to send me money. I don't ask for money. If someone wants to donate it, they donate it. Leave people alone. If you want to donate, donate. You don't control other people's wallets. Don't do that, ever, on my part. If I don't ask for it, you don't ask for it for me, okay? All right. Put a 1 if you would like to. Okay, you can just go. Put a 1 if you'd like to see the makeup. Makeup. I have a wonderful picture I want to show you guys. Thank you, Trinity. Here's my makeup skills. The wig is the wig. It was a little too big. I kind of like that. It's kind of Goku style. I think that's pretty dang good, right? Now watch this. This is the Fortnite zombie. She's quite the queen here. This takes hours of work sometimes, you guys. Let me show you one of my favorites, besides the Edward Scissorhands. This one I think is so stunning. I mean, tell me I don't look beautiful. Like, how am I in a skeleton makeup, but yet I felt the prettiest I've ever been? Was that not beautiful? This is so colorful, you guys. Check this out. Thank you. Thank you. That's okay if I look crazy. So what? It was Halloween. I like to have fun. I like to dress up. And I was trying to teach people that you don't need to spend money to do a Halloween costume. There are a lot of people who want to partake in Halloween and don't have the money for it. There's a lot of people suffering, right? And struggling. So I put together 13 looks that you don't have to buy a costume. You could just paint your face. The Edward Scissorhands one was my costume. So yes, I bought a costume. But all the other ones were like a vampire, a baby doll. Like you could put on any dress that looks kind of like a baby doll dress. You don't have to wear a wig. You can just draw like this and put your hair in ponytails and you're a baby doll. You know what I mean? Or you can even make it a little creepier. Thank you, Joshua. Shout out to Joshua. Bro's not a white boy. First of all, no racist comments. No bringing. Don't do that. I'm not even going to justify your comment. Ridiculous. This one. I had to do different colors eyeshadow. But again, no costume needed. Just a little eyeshadow. A little red to draw the lines. I put like lines right here. A couple right here and on the face. And then look at the hand. Like even the hand is blue. And every single color was different. Like one's purple, one's, see that? That one was fun, you guys. That one was really fun. It's so simple too. Another simple one, but super cute. You don't need a costume for this, ladies. You can just put your hair in ponytails. You don't need the hat. A tank top, some jeans, and a flannel. Just paint the face and you're a scarecrow. Thank you, Denny. Shout out to you. I was speaking in Spanish earlier. Then I did this creepy scarecrow. I had to hand brush every single line on my face. Thank you, Trinity. Hi, Simone. Shout out to you. And I did a half angel, half devil, but that one was awkward because I should have bought a wig that was half white, half black. Instead, I just put little black clip-ins in it. It's half angel, half devil, or like, you know, half good, half evil. These are like crystals, and then, yeah, obviously. Okay. This was one of my faves, even though it's... That's not the one, I don't think. There's one more. Where are you? Where's the White Witch? That's not the one, is it? Oh, that is it. I thought she was messier. She is. I hand drew every drippy drop all the way down. I didn't just pour liquid like this. I literally drew every drop, every line from my nose down my neck. This, I wish, would have been a better look. I probably would have been great with like a silver eyeshadow over it. But yeah, I bought these birds. This one was fun. It was kind of creepy. Thank you. I can't wait to show you what I'm doing this year, you guys. I can't wait. You know why I pushed my neck surgery back the most is because I wanted to celebrate Halloween. I was like, I have to be well on Halloween. And we don't just do makeup looks at Halloween. We do makeup looks all the time, so I don't just sleep. Ibrahim, shout out to you. Hi, Boom. Spaceman, shout out to you. Shout out to Iman. We don't call people names in here. I'm going to give you a 10-minute timeout. If I see it again, you're gone. Nobody calling each other names, arguing back and forth, telling people what to do, telling people to go away, telling people to shut up. You will get kicked out. You will get kicked out. I don't even care if I say something to the person, like, hey, don't do that. I don't want you guys going, yeah, don't do that. You know, like, we don't need that. Okay? You guys are here to have fun. The mods and I clean up things that need to be cleaned up. Okay? You guys just relax. Hi, Davis. Because I needed it to wipe my nose and my tissue box was empty. Oh, I think it was to wipe my eyes were watering. That's right. But same difference. Like, because I can't make it to the toilet. Just kidding. Mine too. I already, like, yes, I have decorations that are already coming out because it makes me feel good. Yes, I am sick, Hayden. Yes. Why so pale? That's like me asking you, why so brown, dude? Why are you so brown? There are pale people in the world. I'm a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale woman. We exist. Welcome to the other side of the world, I guess. I didn't even sleep last night at all. Just because you see me sleeping, and then the next time you see me, I'm sleeping, and then the next time you see me, I'm sleeping, doesn't mean I sleep too much. Why don't you try watching some of my day streams? I work really hard in the daytime. All right, you're gone, racist. I have a poop face because I'm pale. Who does that? What's wrong with people? Thank you, Spaceman. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jeremy. We're almost at 275 likes, you guys. 275, 275, 275. Can we get 275? 275. What am I doing? I'm looking for this Benadryl cream. It itches to high heaven. You know what I'm going to put on it? I wonder if I put the cream back in here. I did! No wonder it's not in my bed. I put it away. Thank you, Hayden. I think all shades are beautiful, you know what I mean? I have started to go to a tanning salon because I was more pale than this. I really was. And I liked my white skin. I hadn't gone tanning or been in the sun for over 3 years, maybe 4 years. So I was see-through at that point, and I was seeing a lot of veins, you know what I mean? I wasn't just white, I was like see-through. So yeah, I got a little tiny bit of color. I was like blinding white. So I was supposed to go tanning today. I only go for 7 minutes in a bed they're higher quality, safer, less likely to burn. And then I do the red light right after to prevent, I help with any damage. Reduce collagen, protect the skin, and it helps your pain. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna go like once a month for 7 minutes. Nothing to write home about. I know, Alabama, I know. Like I said, I haven't been in the sun for 4 years, but, and also I've been disabled, so I don't just get out and like go to the car and like get that little sun from just walking around outside. I was see-through. I'm doing it as safe as I can. I know it's not great. Let's just accept the fact I've decided to do this in the safer beds for 7 minutes. I'm not going all the time. I know it's not a great option, but it's kind of like me laying out in my backyard for 10 minutes. I know, but it's kind of like telling me like hair dye is bad. I use a vegan hair dye. I try to do it as safely as I can, but it's still, it's not perfect. I am trying to live a cleaner, healthier life. However, I wanted a kiss of color, just a little of color. I used to be a tanning freak. Oh my gosh. And this was back in the day when we were tanning when we were pregnant. This was long time ago, like almost 30 years ago. I asked the lady who had the tanning salon, I said, is it safe to tan while pregnant? She said, just cut back 5 minutes. I was going 25 minutes. I was brown. My little tummy was brown. Thank you, Dunraj. Shout out to you. Where did that come into play, Mr. Kurt? Where did that come from? Yeah, I was going every day. It was crazy. Don't you think life is more important? Of course I do. Of course I do. Like I said, I do my best. It's not perfect. We can all evaluate each other's lives and try to find out where there's carcinogens, poisons, things that we could do better. My advice to you is you focus on what you can do better. I'm focusing on what I could do better. I already cut back on sugar. I cut back on these, even though these are like 0 sugar, 0 fake colors, and 0 fake sweeteners. These are like the best for you sodas you can have. But I've even cut back on these. I was drinking like 6 a day. But what that was doing was replacing when I can just have like infused water or herbal tea and have more nutrients and more healing properties than this. This is just like an empty nothing, like no value. So yeah, I am working on it. I don't think like when you start working on something, you're going to be perfect day 1 or even day 100. On day 100, you might have a slip up. You know what I mean? I choose what I'm doing as carefully as I can. And that's all I have to say about that. Shout out to the Cobb. Shout out to Diaz. Shout out to Moon Rocks. We just hit 275 likes. Woo! Thank you guys. I'll dance at 300. Francisco, shout out to you. I can't see what that is. Is that a whale? Whale? Crap. Just kidding. Hi, Mr. Kurtster from Australia. Shout out to Hayden. I said almost 30 years. Yeah, my son is going to be 29 this year. I'm going to be 49 this year. So I had him young. I mean, I was basically 20. I was pregnant at 19. Yeah. 20 years apart. Santiago, thank you. Woo. Oh, you don't know what to do? I thought you meant you were curious what I was going to do. I'm happy to help you find some costumes. I have done so many looks, so many cosplays, so many makeup looks, so many. I've done it. I have done so many things. So many looks. But still, I'm known as the sleeping lady. I have stopped the sleep streams. No more sleep streams because I have to sleep. And they were keeping me up. Because when I would see you guys, I'd be like, hey, want to hang out? Want to talk? They're like, no, go to sleep. And I'm like, but you're here. I want to hang out. And that's kind of what happened. And plus, I had to watch the numbers to protect my algorithm. Nice, Alabama. Shout out to Willie. Shout out to Alabama. Shout out to Santiago. I don't believe that, Mr. Kurtster. Are you sure it's not 141? Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. Oh, absolutely not, Hayden. I have more confidence now. And I was looking at pictures of myself like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I think I look better. Like, yeah, I've aged, but I do think I look better. Shout out to Ramiro. Woo, 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 woo. And I might not look better, but I think I do. So that must be confidence, right? Or maybe it's true. Because I've done a lot of skincare. I've done a lot to try to, like, I stopped drinking. That did a lot for my skin. 11:42 at the house. Shout out to Trinity. Shout out to Baba. Good morning, Ramiro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Santiago from California. Shout out to Christopher 1042 in the Lone Star State. Did I used to smoke? Not cigarettes. Yeah, I was a yep, I did. Oh gosh, this was a crazy one. I did some crazy looks. I didn't pick that look. One of my mods did. I'm blaming the mods. Just kidding. Just kidding. Shout out to Martin. Thank you. I'm not famous. Thanks, Hayden. You do. Thank you, Alabama. Shout out to Dragisa. Shout out to Hayden. Shout out to Alabama. Shout out to Santiago. Shout out to Martin. 15 more likes, you guys, at 300. I might call it. I'm not sure. I probably won't want to. I'll probably lay down. This look was fun. We have to decide. I'm going to be doing a fairy look pretty soon, like pixie fairy. And I have to decide how I want to do the hair. Do I want to do it half up? Do I want to do a long braid, a fishtail? I have to figure it out. Filters? These aren't filters. And also, I don't let my moderator who takes my pictures, I don't let her edit my face. I don't let her use filters. Now, she took like 3 pictures and she edited them to show me what they look like. And they do look great. They look crisp, but I told her no. Yesterday, I had a little stain on my shirt and she asked me permission to get out the stain. She said, "Can I edit that?" Because I told her no editing. There's no filters. I am going to do a goth pixie, Dragisa. I am. I'm going to do a regular one and a drag one. Thank you, Mike. Shout out to Mike. A long pony would be fun. But I would want it a little maybe a few braids in it with some flower, like a little, not just like a regular ponytail, but like they do each other's hair or something, like, Emily Blunt, I forgot that people call me that. I have to add that to the list because I'm going to be trying to do the makeup of the people you guys say I look like. I'm going to see if I could turn myself into them. What? We'll just ignore the rude comments, you guys. Pinpoint pupils? I don't have pinpoint pupils, you goofball. I haven't touched a DRUG in over 22 years. Nice try. I have blue eyes and I have a bright light shining on me. It's called a ring light. Goofball. Ooh, I see 13 more likes that I need. We'll wait till we get a little closer, then we'll do a countdown. Ooh, 288. Thank you. Shout out to Martin. Shout out to James. Thank you, guys. Shout out to Mr. Gelsboo. Hi. I ignore them sometimes. I respond to them sometimes. Sometimes I'm a little funny and witty and people like it, and even they like it. They're like, "That's a good one, you got me." Sometimes I tell them a story and they're like, "Damn, I'm sorry," and they turn around and they're nice. So if I ignore them, I miss that opportunity. To be like, get put out a hand. They either take it or not. Shout out to Claude Lewis. How are you? Thank you, Hayden. A woodland elf, yes. And I'm going to put up a green curtain with some lights. It's going to be lovely. Yeah, that's my ring light. You can't even see the gray in my eyes. I have gray in the center, but the ring light is making it look like I have pinhole eyes because it's so bright. You don't, whatever. No, I don't smoke anymore. CBG, CBN, CBC, just kidding, CBD. I also take gummies, but medicinally. Like, what I mean by that is I don't smoke it because, like, I'm just going to keep smoking. It makes me want to smoke more and smoke more and smoke more. But if I take a gummy, I just take one or two, like whatever I'm going to take, and that's it. Kind of like taking a medication. And it has the same amount of grams. You know how much you're getting. Like, it's taken more like medicine. Even though it's the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, but it's easier to use it as medicine if it's in a exact milligram. Because you know what you're taking, you know when to stop, you know what I mean? Smoking is so addicting. Dang, it's so addicting. But I start with these. If those don't cut it, I might have to go with the gummy. But I usually don't do them till the night. Unless I'm off. Like if I'm not working, because I don't show up here under the influence. So I didn't even do the gummies for 3 years. Almost 3 years. 2.5 years. A little more than 2.5. I don't have a vape. I don't smoke. I don't partake in smoking because it's too addicting to me. And it feels more like recreational when I smoke. So I'm just, because I'm in sobriety, like I have to take certain medicines because I'm disabled, right? And I do want to take ones that don't hurt my body. Some medicines lead to you needing more medicine. You've heard the warnings on them. So yeah, I take it as a medicine for my pain. They did when I first started taking them, Drugisa. Shout out to Daniel. Oh boy. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Is it our vein at us or our vanitas? What juice are you talking about? What? Are you inventing your own story here? Are you doing like a Mad Libs? Just entering words? I need to put some more highlights so it's not like just one right here. I have to put some more. I didn't want to put much because my hair's been falling out from something. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make a video about it. But I don't want to like use any bleach and have any breakage when my hair is falling out. So I did it very sparse. Like just enough to when I part my hair, it looks completely done. you know, but when I go like this, I didn't do the whole thing. I just did enough. It's better for my hair. I have to lay down. I do remember you. Hi, Munib. Oh, good golly. Oh, hurting from sitting, sorry. Now I'm gonna have to get up in 10 likes. 10 more likes, I have to get up and dance. Platinum highlights ruins your hair. Platinum is as close as you can get to like 1 more minute and it falls off. It's broken. You know what I mean? Like, platinum is as damaged as you can get your hair. Almost. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people with platinum hair and it's not horrible, but it damages your hair big time, for sure. You have to be really careful with it. Now, let's say I do like platinum highlights and they're fine. But then the next time I have to like do the root, if I cross over the blonde on the old blonde, it'll just fry the hair off. You can't do that. So it's so much more difficult to take care of platinum hair. You can cook at your home and tell me how it went. It does. It burns the hair, Dragisa. Bleach is corrosive. It burns. Like, if you put bleach on your hair and you leave it, it's going to fall off. It'll literally fall off. Oh, Hayden, yeah, this isn't juice. You just put it under your tongue. It's a tincture. It doesn't alter your mind at all, this one. And when I do take the gummies, I'm like checked out. You know what I mean? I don't mean checked out after taking it. What I mean is I'm not working. I'm in so much pain I can't work. I can't do anything. So I take it. And then I'm a little more comfortable. But yeah, I'm not just taking it all day. I'm not just like, oh, I wanna feel something, and you know what I mean. I'm just want less pain. That's it. We can be good friends. Thanks. Thank you, Hayden, for clearing that up. No, thank you. 444. 7 more likes. I'll get up and dance. Yes, Drugisa. Yes. Does it say what it does for you? Hi, Juan. Muchas gracias. Te amo. Oh, is that a dancing? Dancing, dancing, dancing. 7 more likes, I'll get up and dance. I can't wait to take a nap so I could go to the gym. I can't wait. Well, I'm calling it a nap because I haven't slept all night at all. So if I fall asleep now, is it a nap or is it my sleep? No, you don't have to do that. Like, let's do things organically. I was in Psychoville. No, I'm not. I'm not paralyzed. I had intermittent paralysis. I am disabled, but I can walk. However, when my neck gets injured, the paralysis comes back. So I have to sleep with this pillow. I can't sleep like, like with my head turned on a regular pillow because it turns too much. I can't sleep on my stomach because it turns my head too much. I can't sleep on my side because it hurts my neck. I had to sleep on my side because I injured my leg. And that sent me to the hospital for my neck. And then I was having trouble walking again. So I could very easily be paralyzed again. I just have to take care of my neck. It's alright. You didn't know. I'm laying down because I have a tailbone issue. They're going to remove my tailbone if the PRP procedure doesn't work. Kind of like a stem cell PRP type thing. It's PRP, it's not stem cell, but I say that so people understand what I'm talking about. PRP is more affordable than stem cell. They want $9,000 out of pocket to do my tailbone with injections of my own PRP, my own plasma, and it might not work. $9,000 for a shot. Like literally a shot, but like a shot at feeling better. It's like sitting on a broken bone every day. So I lay down instead of sitting, and then of course that makes me look lazy. But I'm just broken. Just broken. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. 4 more likes, 4 more likes, 4 more likes, and I'll get up and dance. Boop, boop, boop. 4 more likes, double tap that screen. I know it says $2.97 on your guys' side. It says $2.96 on mine. all the body fat I need to lose, you can see it's all bumpy. Where is it? Okay, I'll take it. I need to work on that. I want to get back in the gym so badly. Nice. Don't tell me about it though, Draggy said. Thank you for just telling me it's good. I appreciate it. On my side, shout out to T-Bird and Shade. On my side, it says $2.97. It's always one less for me than it is for you guys. I don't know why. Every time you guys are like 300, it'll say $2.99 for me. Or 100, it'll say 99. It's so weird. I don't know why it does that. But we need 3 more because I like to actually see the number change, not just know that it did for you guys. Woo! 2 more likes, 2 more likes, 2 more likes. That's just 2 fingers double tapping, bing bing, and a bing bing. We just need 2 more people. I'm going to watch how I word things. Thank you, Dragisa. Thank you. Thank you, Joshua. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Wesley. Thank you, Christopher. Yes, important point. You guys possibly might be late in the stream. Or, sorry, earlier. Hit the live button and it'll put you in the right spot of the stream. Although they can't hear this. So they have to have read your message. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, 300 likes. Let me get up and dance and pretend I didn't just say that. Yay! Yay! 300 likes. 300 likes. 300 likes. I'm a maniac. Maniac on the floor. And I'm dancing like I never danced before. I put a little extra into it this time. All right. I hope that shows I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Nobody take your likes away. Nobody take your likes away. I worked for that. I'm a maniac. I have to be careful when I'm dancing because literally I had to go to the ER by ambulance because I turned my head too fast like this one time. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Joshua. Woo! Okay, I do have to go to the ladies' room after drinking all those seeds. I need 1 minute. Just maybe 30 seconds. You hang out with Rusty. I know half of you are gonna leave. It's okay. We'll see who stays. Oh, why does he look so sad? There you go. All right. Okay, stop it. I'm glad you thought it was fast. I thought I was going to come back and have lots of people talking about I must have been dropping, you know. I was like, hurry, hurry, hurry. I got to prove it was just so dork. Thanks, Elijah. Thanks, Cody, yes. I'm right-handed. Hey, hey, hey. You can finally see my house. That's a storage bin I have to put away. What was I gonna get? Oh, soda. I said I'm not drinking as many, but I can have one today. I'm allowed one, and then I have to drink herbal tea after that. I start with the seeds. Some days I order a protein shake. It's such a good shake. But they're too expensive to order every day. I mean, there's a difference in can I afford them and should I afford them? You know what I mean? Can I afford to get the shakes? Yes. Will it cut into my future savings? Yes. I'm trying to save for my future because I don't know if my health is going to get worse in 5 years. I don't know if I'm going to be paralyzed again. So buying these shakes, it's like, thank you. Thank you, T-Bird. Let me show you guys a little more. And excuse the boxes I have to get rid of. Okay, so I'm going to stand back here. Oh, my daughter always puts this kind of stuff on. My plants, my fox. My grandparents. Me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's me up there. Ugh. My daughter put that up there. Okay, my plants and my pumpkins. Look at, I got a rusty fox. Look. Just like the one I sleep with, only this one is studious with his mushroom. And this is the kitchen. So it has plenty of open space. We're not totally moved in yet, as you can see, even though I've been here for 8 months. And the reason we're not totally moved in is because I had that hematoma and then I had a stroke. So we're getting there. We're almost moved in. I'm going to get some bar stools. We're going to move those boxes. We're almost there. Oh, thank you, Elijah. No, I don't have any visitors. You know, I have like one visitor. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I would probably still want it put towards better use, but that is so kind of you. I mean, maybe one here or there. I'll tell you what, if someone, I'm not asking, I promise, hear me out. If someone was to send a super chat that said, buy yourself the shake, great. You know, if they want to buy it from, and I'm not asking for money, please don't send money, you know, unless you wanted to before I said that. I'm not asking, but here's what I'm saying. Unless they specifically say this is for this, I would probably want to save it. You know what I mean? I'm not married. Where are you getting that from? I haven't been married in 20 years. 20 years. My kids are adults, you guys. I don't have any children under 18. I don't have any children to raise. I've done it. I did it. It was hard. It was difficult along the way, especially while I had paralysis, trying to raise my kids and not able to work for a while. Ugh. It was hard. It was very difficult. But I did it. My kids are grown. My daughter still lives with me. She kind of helps me out. Not kind of. She helps me out. She does the dishes every night. She cooks. So she helps a lot. And if I need to go to the hospital, she takes me to the hospital. I'm 48. I need protein. I'm taking proteins, trust me. But okay, first of all, you guys, I'm starting with stretches to make sure when I go back to the gym, I don't have injuries. You know what I mean? Like, instead of just getting in there, you know what I mean? I want to make sure I'm completely stretched, limber, have full range of motion, no knots, and I'm lifting safely, smartly, good form, starting slow, starting low, and then going to failure. Don't look at what? What does taking protein mean? It means eating food with high or like protein dense foods. Chicken, turkey, steak. That's all protein. Eggs. Some vegetables have protein. Tofu, soy it's tofu, but or tofu is made of soy, but yeah. There's lots of protein sources. Beans are an excellent protein source. Super, super good for you. Unless somebody is putting pork fat in it, then that changes things. Of course, that's going to be tastier, but, you know, not the best for you. I surrender. Pump it up. Pump it up. Shout out to T-Bird in the shade. Yes. So my workouts are like this, you guys. Stretching, some resistance, weights, and walking. Also, I'm going to be starting a Pilates class, but one that's like tailored to me. A private class, honestly, because unless they're willing to let me modify the class where there's more than one person, and gentle yoga. I also don't mind doing like a little bit of Tai Chi, safer exercises. And yes, I'm incorporating weights. I'm just being very careful of my neck, because when I lift with my arms, it absolutely jacks up my neck if I'm not careful, and then I'll be paralyzed again. I have to be careful of my neck. That has to be you, Elijah. I use something called Kitsch on my hair, Kitsch, and Aveda, Aveda. The sweetness without a brand name? You talking about me? Just kidding. Yes. And in cross country, we had a stretch before and after. We had a 15, first we had a 10-minute cool down. We had to kind of jog around after running 3 miles. We were like, are you serious? And then we had to stretch for 15 minutes. Absolutely. It's so important. You guys, we're going to be doing it every morning once I'm able to sleep. You know what I mean? So we can wake up. I'll drink my seed coffee with you guys. We'll talk like, how'd you sleep? Blah, blah, blah. What's going on for the day? And then I'll get into my stretches. I'm hoping you guys will do them with me. I've picked out stretches that are more likely to be able to be done by a larger crowd, like whether you're able-bodied or not. More people should be able to do these stretches. We're even going to do some fascia and face stretches. So we're going to be stretched. We're going to... I can't think of a way to say that. We are going to be limber. So don't forget to show up. Remember the limber. Okay? Thank you, Tom. Shout out to you. I used to hear when I didn't have my makeup on, I used to always hear, put some makeup on. Even after I had my hysterectomy, the doctor walked in. He's like, someone get this woman her makeup. Just give me a minute. We're not going to give you attention for that. If you want attention, add something to the table, please. Like positive, edifying, important, kind. If you need attention that bad, I'll say, I'll give it to you, but I don't want to be given negative attention. It causes a chain reaction. You're going to leave and go to the next place and think, okay, well, it worked there. I'll just keep doing that to people. You can do better than that. Set the bar higher for yourself. Shout out to Randy. I think he was trying to be funny. We can't ask people with short arms to reach a tall branch. Not everybody's funny. Yes, we will be like, I don't want to put my hands in my mouth. I did just wash them, but I don't know what else I touch. But yeah, you put your finger in the inside here, you know, and you like push it and you do all these weird faces to do face yoga and build the muscles in your face. As we age, those muscles start to diminish, and those muscles were holding up your skin, right? So of course skin is going to continue to drop, but the more muscle we have in our face, the more it should hold it up. And I have like 5 months to work on this face yoga and this neck yoga thing to see if it helps my neck enough to where I don't want the neck lift anymore. If it doesn't help me enough, I'm going to get the neck lift. If it does help me, I'll keep going with it, and I'll say no surgery for me. So we're going to find out, you guys. We are going to find out if face yoga, fascia this, the at-home tools, the skincare is enough to get rid of that. Ask them what, T-Bird? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Shout out to Randy. I'm not overworking it. The face stretches are going to be once a week. Like on Friday. Friday face stretching day and fascia, you know? The other stretches, I don't have time to be doing full body stretches and face every day. So I'm just going to target like certain areas with different stretches once a week. Kind of like people who work like one part of their body once a week at the gym with muscles. I'm going to be doing the same thing with stretching. However, there are going to be some stretches I do every day. They'll be repetitive, like my neck one. I mean, we might as well do that one now. Are we ready? Who's ready? I was like this. Okay, we got to drop these shoulders. You can go like this if you want for a deeper stretch. My neck is so tight that I can hardly move. I'm just going to do 30 seconds. Hold on, I have to keep it like parallel with my shoulder. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting... This is... Oh. T-Bird, please be polite. Oh. Oh. I'm just going to do a few of these. Thank you, Tom. Shout out to Tom. You guys doing this with me and doing your stretches? I want to go to the gym so bad right now. Oh. Oh, I think I got a little further than I did last time. So tired. So tired. This is helping me get sleepy, this stretching. Okay, one more of this one. Oh. Tom German. 2 more likes for 325. My phone says 323. I know yours. Oh, 324. Just one more. I'll dance right here where I'm at. And at 350 I'll get up and dance. Ugh. My kids are adults. They're in their 20s. Normally you would just hold your head like this for a minute, but I'm doing a quicker. There we go. Ah! I did ask you to stop that, T-Bird, please. Please. If I don't know how to respond to a question, like, please don't just put me in that position, okay? I want to be comfortable here. No, I'm not climbing Mount Everest. It's not a big deal, T-Bird. Like, you don't have to leave. I just want you to be respectful, okay? Shout out to Tom. It almost feels like, oh, you're not going to let me disrespect you? Okay, bye. Like, okay then. All I'm asking is that you tone down the kissing comments, and like, I can't respond to that. Like, ooh, kissing might make your neck feel better. What am I supposed to say to that? Yeah. Yeah. Come kiss me. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? We will be stretching. We'll see ya. Like, how hard is it to just not be like, I want to kiss your neck. I want to make you feel good all over. Like, dude. Like, calm it down a little. Have some self-respect. Have some self-control. It's more of a, it does more for me if somebody is respectful about it than just like, you didn't? Kissing on the neck might help, right? Kissing is better, may not work, but kissing in general, always good on the neck. After I asked you, okay, come on, that's enough, and then you doubled down and kept talking about kissing on the neck. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to hide you for it. I'm not going to time you out. It's not like you said something super gross, but I asked you to stop. And once I give someone a warning and they cross it, I have to stand for my boundary. Like, why do that to people? If they set a boundary, they set it for a reason. Like, it was making me uncomfortable because I didn't know how to respond to it. You know what I mean? So now it makes me want to ignore you. And instead of ignoring you or getting upset with you, I asked you to tone it down. That's it. So that we can have a cordial relationship. Okay. I was very kind about it. If you can't conform, bend, then that's on you. I'm sitting here doing neck stretches so I don't get paralyzed, and you're talking about kissing necks. Like, it's tone deaf. Okay. Everyone's welcome. No, I read the comments and I asked you to stop talking about kissing the neck. I'm not chastising you. You said you were leaving. If you can't just stop talking about kissing of the neck, then I do think it's best you go, because I asked you to stop. You're sitting here telling me it doesn't upset me and I'm reading it wrong, but I read it and I read it again. Look, a lot of people say worse stuff, but I ask them to stop too. Anything that makes me uncomfortable, I ask people to stop, and I ask them nicely. I asked you nicely. Emily Blunt again. No, thank you, T-Bird. Honestly, I read it twice. It's talking about kissing on the neck is good. It might help, it might not. I read it. I've been reading your comments. When people are in a conversation or a relationship and one person's like, I'm not really fond of that, like it kind of irks me, kind of rubs me wrong, could you please not do that? It upsets me. And they're like, F you, then I'm gone. Bye. It's your fault. You read it wrong. It's you. It's your fault. Read it again. It was not me. You're taking it wrong. Must be you. You're projecting. How about just like, okay, I won't say that. I don't need to talk about kissing the neck. Like, I can't stand when people do that. It's you. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Okay, take zero ownership then. Don't take any accountability. It's fine. It's gone far enough. We're moving on, okay? We're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I don't want to argue with anyone on my channel. If somebody can't get along with me, they're probably the problem. And I don't mean that 100% of the time, because I can be sometimes, but then I hold myself accountable and go, whoa, that was wrong of me. You know what I mean? Or I try not to upset people. And if we're not vibing, I'm like, okay, well, all right, have a good day. And I take off. I don't sit there and go, no, you're the problem. Like, what does that fix? I do too, Ryan. Shout out to you. Thank you, H Norm. We are at 330 likes. I don't know if we're going to get to 350, but we'll see. If so, then I'll get up and dance. And at 350, I'm probably going to end the stream. I said that at 300, but I feel like I need a nap. Yeah, and then he was like, I didn't say that. You're projecting. You're reading it wrong. I didn't talk about kissing the neck. I said kissing the neck is probably good. Like, are you hearing yourself? Well, I didn't say anything about kissing the neck. I just said kissing the neck. Okay, guy. All right. It's my fault. Thank you, Thomas. Shout out to you. Read it again. Read it again. I wasn't talking about kissing the neck. I was talking about kissing the neck or kissing the neck. And maybe if that doesn't work, we try kissing. Because kissing always works, especially on the neck. Can a girl do a neck stretch? Kisses off of me. I honestly didn't have a problem with the guy, except that he went way left when I asked him to stop. Shout out to T-Shotty. Some guy was like obsessed about talking about neck kissing with me, and he acted like he wasn't saying it and said, I didn't say that. I just said this, and it was the same thing. He was talking about kissing my neck, and I'm like, okay, got it, but can we tone that down, please? And then he did it again, and then he did it again, and then he did it again. He's like, I didn't say that, I said it. Like, what? That was the awful look. I'm like, Look like I was gonna. I'm in pain in my tailbone, so I'm like, but it looks like I'm. Let me get off my tailbone because I'm making it look like I'm passing gas. Oh my gosh. How you doing, T-Shotty? Always good to have T-Shotty in the house. Oh, man. We've been on stream for 2 hours, 36 minutes. I love you too, Hayden. Thank you. Or anyone in general. We'll move on. Yes, that's not worth it. What's up with you? Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm good. We've decided to just stick to one channel so that my efforts aren't part-time. Because if I can get some altitude, if I could get some traction, the channel will get back to where it was quickly. If I'm just putting like part-time effort into each channel, they're not going to get that traction and that altitude and that speed behind them. Like sometimes you got to go and then coast with the plane. You got to have that burst of energy. So we're going to do one channel. It's half the work for me almost, well, in some ways, like half the short videos, half the videos, and a few less streams, because I'm still going to do night streams. Bye, Elijah. Love you too. Thank you. Hi, Ashi. When I'm out, I don't get out much. When I do, it's usually to go to the doctor's. But yeah, I'll probably do that. All right, guys, my legs are starting to spin like this, my feet, which means the pain is coming too strong. I have to get going for a little bit, but I'll be back. This was a rock solid stream. I know we got upset with a few people, and I know it's tough when you have to decide who to remove, hide, or time out when some comments are crude and other comments are crude, but that comment doesn't bother me as much as this comment. You know what I mean? That's tough. Like, but we're going to work on the boundaries again and see if we can make things a little more smooth to where when things happen, I'm not staying stuck on the subject. We're not adding fuel to the fire, things like that. Thank you, Dragisa. Shout out to you. I have gone live when I got my nails done. Unfortunately, they play music in the salon and I get a copyright on it. I had a blast too. Love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Love you. Bye. And thank you to the mods. I appreciate you so much. I'll meet you guys in the Discord.